Hello watcher and subscribers. Now we are in the next tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to have the very important topic, that is the Python variables. If particularly you are beginner, then this topic is very important to you because in every program we use the variable. So what exactly variable, that we will see one by one in this tutorial. So here variables are container for storing data values. So the main use of variable is to store the value. For example, here in this editor, if suppose I write x equals to 4, so it means that the value of x is 4. And suppose here if I write x only, then you check it out, x is 4. So it means that this x is a variable holding the value 4. So whenever you write only x, you are getting the result of x. Okay, so here you keep in mind one thing, in after this arrow we write the command, and once you press the enter key you get the output. Suppose if I write x equal to 12, so what happened here? Now if I write just x and then you press the enter key, and here you get the result 12. It means that the value of x is now 12, so it is changed. So here our next point is that variable value can be changed, because here you observe x is initially 4. Okay, and when you return with the same variable, x is 12, so now its value is 12. So variable value is not fixed, it is continuously changed during the execution of program. Next point is a variable is created the moment you first assign a value to it. Means suppose here we have written x equal to 4, so here the variable is created at the time of initialization, but this case is not true in all the programming. For example, as a beginner you have also learned previously scratch programming. First we were creating variable and then we were assign the value. In C++, first we do the declaration, okay, like int x, and then we assign the value. But here in the Python, at the time of initialization it is created. So here the x is created. So our statement is variable is created the moment you first assign the value. This is true in the Python, but in other programming language, most of the language, we first do the declaration and then we assign the value. Next point is variable do not need to be declared with a particular type and can even change type after they have been set. Suppose here we have done with x equal to now 10. Okay, so here I am doing x equal to 10. So now I am printing the value of x. Now x is say 10, but here our statement is variable need not to be declared with particular type and it can change with other type. Means suppose here I write x equal to some string value abc. Now here for getting the output of x, after that pressing enter key, you see the output is now string value abc. But you check, initially I was taking numerical value. As a beginner you keep in mind it's a numerical value, but then again I change the value of x with the string value. This is the string value, means text value. In double quote we write the text value. So whenever you print the output of x, you are getting the string value. String means text value. So what happened? Variable do not need to be declared with particular specific type like numerical or string, and can even change after they have been set. Means we can one variable we can use it for different type according to the need of the program. So my next point is that string variable can be declared either by using single or double quote. So here I use the string variable x with the value string value with double quote, but you can also use the single quote for that. Suppose x equal to abc, enter. Now you see I have used single quote, so it is both the declaration is valid. You can use either double or single quote for the texture based value. Then after this, our next point is variable name. Variable name must start with the letter or underscore. So you see X is a letter, or you can also start with underscore. So this is the underscore sign, and then you can use any variable name equal to 1. So you see it is accepting that. Means the variable name start with either letter or underscore. Then the next point is that a variable name cannot start with number. Means you cannot use number, like you cannot write here 1x equal to 10. It will print the error message. If you do that, you see syntax error is coming. So you cannot start with the number directly. Then the next point comes here, variable name contain alphanumeric character and underscore. Means while the declaration of variable name, you can use the any digit, you can also use the alphabet, okay, but variable name can only contain, this is the means when you declare the variable, as you know, it start with the letters, like suppose X, then after that you can use the number, that is not the issue. So suppose if I write 10, so it is running, okay, means, but it start with the letter or underscore, then after that it may be followed by any letter or numbers. Next point is that variable names are case sensitive. Means suppose you have the variable name X equal to 10, so X equal to 10, suppose I write, then after that suppose I write capital X equal to 11. So when we check the output, X is 10, and if I check capital X, it is 11. So means they are case sensitive. So you have to keep in mind, this is very important point. Next is that you can assign values to multiple variable in one line. Means you can at a time you can use multiple variables. Suppose A is my variable, and suppose I am taking next variable B equals to 1 comma 2. So it means that we have two variables at a time, A and B, and their values are 1 and 2 respectively. So we are checking the output, A is 1 and B is 2. So like that it is working. So you can use multiple variable, you can use it in one line. Then our next point is that output variable. So for showing the output, as you know, you can directly use the variable, or you can also use print statement for showing the output, and most of the cases we use print. Suppose here it is a print, so it is written like that, and inside it I am using variable B. So as you know, the variable B value is 2, so if I use B, it will show the value 2. So in this way print statement is used to show the output. Print statement means next point is under that, to combine both text and variable, Python uses the plus character. Means if you are combine text and variable, so suppose if I write here print, and if I write here, so here you see the error is coming. Why the error is coming? Because value is, this is the text value, but actually you see B is containing the number, so that the reason we are getting the error here. But suppose here I use B equal to some string value like A, B, C, so that is my string value, and then I am using print. So here I am writing certain message, value is plus B. So now we will check the output, it is working. Value is, here if you want the space, you can give the space after is, so it is showing ABC. And by using plus operator, you can also show the number also, that we will see now. So over here next point shows plus also works with the mathematical operator. For example, here if I take A equal to 1 and B equals to 2, so now I am using print. Now here you see print A plus B, so it is showing the addition. So in this way you can also use the other operator also in the print. So here next statement is that print, suppose if I write a minus b, then you see 1 minus 2, it is the minus 1. So in the print statement, under the print statement you can perform the various operation. So as we were discussing about the plus, so plus operator will be used for the operation if the variable containing the numbers, and it is also used for the addition of the string values. Okay, suppose here in the a we write here in double quote AB. So A is having the string value and B equal to suppose CD. So now next statement is that print A plus B. Now we check it is concatenated, means both the strings are added. So whenever you add this, we use this plus operator. Whenever you are going to add the two string, you use the plus operator and it will be added. And if you are doing the plus with the numeric value, it will perform the addition operation. So in this way you can use the print statement. So I hope dear student, you understood here how you can use the variable and how you can use variable in print statement for showing the output of your program. And here you practice many example, and if you get any problem you have to comment me, I will help you. So thanks for watching this tutorial. Thank you.